Hey guys, welcome back to Fallout 2. We're down here in the military base. Now when I actually recorded this video, it didn't record my commentary, so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what happened, and I might cut out some of the fighting scenes, and this will be a shorter episode. So I think I'm down here on level 3. I've left Marcus up there by the lift, and I need to fight my way through these super mutants to get to the other lift down in the south east corner. And that would take me down to level 4 of the military base. I'm just taking some Psycho here. I think that reduces the combat damage by, I think it's something like 50%. So it's pretty good to have. So the pulse rifle here is working pretty well. I'm just kiting them backwards a little bit. And if I get lucky, I can take out a super mutant in a single shot. Just like that, just totally disintegrates them. So I really like this rifle. But yeah, just cutting them back slowly and trying to draw them out one by one. Okay, I've killed most of them. There's one super mutant left, and I'm getting attacked by this pig rat as well. But the pig rat can't really do much damage to me with this power armor, so I'm just going to focus on the super mutant, take him out, and finish off the last pig rat there. I've still got quite a few stim packs. I do want to save some of these for the final battle with the Enclave, and I still need to head back to San Francisco and clear out the hold in the, I think it's called the PMV tanker. There we go, that's the last super mutant there. So just the pig rat, and then I'm going to head down to the lift for an interesting battle. Headshot on the, the mole rat there. The only thing about disintegrating these characters is that you can't search their bodies anymore because there's no bodies left to search, so all of their items just fall on the floor, which makes it a little bit harder to spot what they were carrying. Can't see anything better than the pulse rifle here, but I'm just trying to figure out what's actually on the floor. Looks like they had some power fists, and there's a plasma rifle there as well. Some of them had flamers. There's some flamethrower fuel. I don't have any skills in the big guns, so I'm just using the rifles and the pistols in this playthrough. Doesn't look like there's anything up there to the northeast. It's just a pile of bones. So I'm going to ignore that. And one more super mutant here to take out. If you engage in combat first, you do get the first shot. Headshot again, beautiful. Critical hit, 124 points of damage, and that's the last super mutant. The way's clear now to this lift, down to level 4. There's only one super mutant down here, and he's an interesting character. I think his name is Melchior, and he's up here in the goo. He has some kind of magical ability that lets him spawn creatures from the goo. So when I approach, he's going to start spawning some death claws. He's pretty difficult to deal with. But yeah, just looking around in this little room down to the south, first of all, I think there's a couple of lockers down here as well. Do I find anything? No? Okay. Just heading back up to the north. And let's see how this goes. Yeah, there are a couple of lockers down here. That's what I thought. A few more stim packs, some rockets, which I'm not going to need, so I'm just going to leave all of that behind. And I do want to rest up before facing Melchior as well, back up to 115 health points. Okay, so I'm trying to talk to him here, but he doesn't want to chat. He just goes into combat mode. And I think once each turn, he's going to spawn something. If I can get lucky with a headshot, then I might be able to take him out with a single shot. But otherwise, I will need probably 3 or 4 attacks. And I'm starting to get swarmed here by well, there's one Deathclaw so far, and they've got quite a lot of action points. And they hit pretty hard, which makes them difficult to deal with, especially when there's multiple Deathclaws. He can spawn up to 4 at one time. I'm just trying to take out Melchior, but I don't have the action points to do it. So I figure if I can just get right next to him, I'm not going to get surrounded by these Deathclaws. But they just get so many hits in. And I think that's me gone. There we go, dead. First attempt to take out Melchior.
You have died.
Okay, so I do try this again. This time I've got Marcus with me. I figure Marcus can act as a bit of a shield. Maybe he can distract some of the Deathclaws, take off some of the heat. And I also want to get lucky with a long-range headshot here. Unfortunately, that one missed. So we've got bit of a ranged battle here. I figure it's going to be better to stand here in this hallway, so I won't get surrounded by the Deathclaws. And I'm going to try and take him out from a distance. There's a little rock there as well, so it's kind of a good spot to hold off the Deathclaws and only face one of them at a time. And Melchior hit his own pet, so that helped out as well. Yeah, if I stand right here, the Deathclaws shouldn't be able to run past me. Does make it a little bit hard to target Melchior, so I'm just going for the Deathclaws first of all. See how quickly I can take them out. Getting knocked down is a little bit annoying because it does take up quite a few action points, but Marcus has taken out the first Deathclaw there. And Marcus got a good shot on Melchior there, which gave me the idea just to keep targeting Melchior and to ignore the Deathclaws. Let's see what I do here. I do need to med pack up though, stim pack up. Just make sure these Deathclaws don't kill me. And there's a little Is that a fire gecko there? I think they've got like a little flamethrower in their mouth. Yeah, these things are tough to take down. Oh, is Melchior dead? Oh, he was killed. Okay, so I'm just finishing off the remaining death claws here. I thought he just got knocked down, but he is lying there in a pool of blood. So taking a super stim pack there puts me almost back up to full health. And yeah, just need to deal with the rest of these death claws, and we can see what Melchior's got behind him. I think there's a little box there with, I think it's like a Gorse gun or something. It's not bad, a Gorse pistol. It's not bad. It's not as bad as my my plasma rifle, but might be a good second weapon to have. I am still struggling with these death claws a little bit, but Marcus is doing a pretty good job taking them out. And we've got the flame gecko heading towards me as well. Okay, so there's just one more death claw left. Just take him out. He's kind of stuck there, I think. He did start to run away, and he's too afraid to approach again, but yeah, he's been disintegrated. Level up as well. Marcus is standing in the way, so I'm just going to push him push him out of the way a few times. At least they have that mechanic in this game, that you can actually push NPCs out of the way. Let's go and check the body here and see what he's got. A data disk. He's got some micro fusion cells and some kind of a rifle there. I'm just going to leave that behind. Take the data disk and I can have a look at that. And then we've got in here, this is the Gorse pistol. Uses 2mm. I'm not exactly sure what ammo that uses. Does decent damage, and if it has a burst attack, then it's probably a pretty good pistol to use. I still prefer the what's it called, the plasma rifle, so I'm going to hang on to that instead. But yeah, it's not a bad pistol there. And then we have the data disk here as well. So that should have added something to my Pip-Boy. Let's just go and have a quick look at that. Military base level 4, I think, is the one. So you can pause and have a read of that if you like. So that's it for Fallout 2. I'm going to make my way out of the base, and I'll see you again soon for the next video.